Have you ever noticed how quickly your mind can convince you of something that isn't necessarily true? Maybe you've caught yourself thinking, I'm not good enough, I'm going to fail, or everyone else has it figured out except me. What's fascinating is that these thoughts often appear automatically without you choosing them. Yet, if they show up often enough, they begin to feel like facts. And that's where many people get trapped. The human mind is incredible at creating stories, but it isn't designed to tell us the truth every moment of the day. It's designed to protect us, to predict danger, and sometimes it becomes so focused on avoiding pain that it starts seeing threats where none exist. Think about it for a moment. Have you ever worried about something for days or even weeks, only to realize later that it never happened? Or maybe you replayed one embarrassing moment in your mind hundreds of times while everyone else forgot about it within minutes. Our thoughts can feel incredibly real, but feelings are not always evidence. A thought is simply a mental event. It comes, it stays for a while, and then it leaves. The problem begins when we stop observing our thoughts and start becoming them. Imagine sitting beside a river. Leaves float past on the surface of the water. Some are beautiful, some are damaged. Some move quickly, others slowly. Your thoughts are like those leaves. You don't have to jump into the river every time one passes by. You can simply notice it, let it continue downstream, and remain where you are. Yet many of us do the opposite. We grab on to every negative thought, carry it with us all day, and wonder why we feel emotionally exhausted. There's another reason this happens. The brain naturally pays more attention to negative information than positive information. Psychologists call this the negativity bias. Thousands of years ago, this helped human beings survive by noticing danger quickly. Today, however, that same system often focuses on criticism more than compliments, mistakes more than achievements, and fears more than possibilities. Understanding this doesn't make negative thoughts disappear, but it reminds us that not every thought deserves our trust. So what can we do? The first step isn't trying to eliminate every negative thought. That's impossible. Instead, we can learn to question them. The next time your mind says, I can't do this, pause and ask yourself, is this a fact or is this just one possible interpretation? Then ask, what evidence do I actually have? Sometimes you'll discover that your mind has been telling a story with very little proof. Another helpful habit is speaking to yourself the way you would speak to someone you deeply care about. Think about a close friend. If they made one mistake, would you immediately tell them they were a failure? Probably not. You would encourage them, remind them of their strengths, and help them keep going. Yet many of us deny ourselves that same kindness. The conversation happening inside your mind matters because it's the one conversation you hear every single day. None of this means life is easy or that difficult emotions should be ignored. Fear, sadness, uncertainty, and disappointment are all part of being human. The goal isn't to silence those emotions. The goal is to stop allowing every passing thought to decide who you are. There is a powerful difference between saying, I feel afraid, and saying, I am weak. One describes a temporary emotion. The other becomes an identity. So before you end today's conversation, I want to leave you with one question. If you stop believing every negative thought your mind produced, what new possibilities would suddenly become available to you? What conversations would you have? What opportunities would you finally accept? What dreams would you stop postponing? maybe changing your entire life doesn't begin with changing the world around you. Maybe it begins with changing your relationship with your own thoughts. Thank you for spending these moments with me. If this conversation made you pause, reflect, or see yourself differently, I'd love for you to be part of the Affirmora community. Every episode is designed to help you think more clearly, live more intentionally, and build a healthier relationship with yourself. Until next time, take care of your mind, because it's the place where every future begins.